Good morning, people. Come on in. Welcome to another brand new reading for the sign of Virgos. Good morning, Brittany. How are you? Yeah, I know. I've been away for a minute. You know, going through a few things. You said the sound is good. That's what's up. That's what's up. So Virgos, you guys come on in. Come on in. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to get in the chats. What's up, Porsche? Good morning. Yeah, you guys feel free to get in the chats. Leave a comment. Let's communicate. Let's talk. Because like I said, Virgos, this is going to be a general reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force it. It may be your story, it may be somebody else's story, may not be your story. But you know, if it is, leave me a comment section, okay? Because when I was sitting here shuffling your cards and I was going through this here energy, you know, it was giving me like um it's like Virgo, you're going through a hell of a transformation. Change is definitely on the horizon for you. You have a lot of new opportunities coming at you rather quickly. And so therefore you have to be careful when it comes to the choices that you make, right? Because you are really determined to move forward. You're pushing yourself forward. You're on the right path, right? You're ready to take this leap of faith forward, but you have to make sure that when you take this leap of faith forward, that you are leaping through the right door, okay? Because I feel like on one side of the fence, there seems to be a bit of chaos. There seems to be a little bit of jealousy, hostility. There seems to be where some of you may be going through a situation where you are being discriminated against, or someone is trying to discriminate against you, holding harsh judgment toward you, being very critical of you, um just looking at you and trying to take you apart as if something is wrong with you, right? Like you are not bothering nobody. You can pretty much have your things together, but somebody could find it really hard to believe that you are on this here spiritual path trying to do something different. And so it's like you have someone who's trying to pick you apart piece by piece, looking for every little thing that may be wrong, versus trying to give you the benefit of the doubt when it comes to if you're worthy of this new opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, why should we give it to Virgo? Why not give it to the other person? But then it's like, you know, there's a lot of defeat, you know, somebody's pulling at you. There could even be a little bit of fear tactics going on. There could be some bullying going on. You could be dealing with someone who may be bigger than you know what I'm saying? I don't know, taller, bigger, or maybe they have a job description where they are holding this job description. Maybe their job description is a higher power of authority over you. And so they are using this title that they have over you to cause a distraction for you to stay in your way, to get in your way. So definitely trying to defeat you at all odds. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they feel like you're going forward, then they're gonna try to throw an obstacle in your way to block your path. And for some of you, this could definitely involve a third party. Okay. whether this is lover, family, co-worker, friend. Take that part how it resonates, okay? So let's go ahead on and jump into your reading. Like I said, feel free to leave me a comment, get in the comment section. Good morning to everybody. I know I've been away. I've been dealing with some knee issues. Okay, I've been dealing with some, what they call that, arthritis, joint pains, joint bone muscle pain when you're working and you put a little bit too much pressure on the muscle joints and all that. So I've been having to go through the therapy healing process of having to deal with some knee issues. Okay. But Virgo, let's get on and talk about this here because I do feel like I said, someone and somebody's putting a little bit too much energy into trying to take you down. But the problem is you're not giving them none of your energy. So it's like when somebody comes at you, because your first card is the Tower card, right? So with this Tower card, unexpected, unabrupt changes coming into I feel like more so coming into the workspace, okay? But I feel like you're coming in here with the Temperance card, okay? So there is a need to be patient and move in moderation. Okay, take your time. Don't be in a rush. Kind of slow down and look ahead of you, okay? And be careful where you step at because somebody could definitely be trying to place booby traps in front of you, causing you to fall. All right, so definitely pay attention to those little things that you may not be able to see, where you may need to do some protection work. Okay, because right now many of you could definitely find yourself feeling challenged when it comes to this Two of Swords. Okay, when it comes to having to make a decision whether or not to stay or leave, but I really feel as though you are really ready to leave this situation. But it can be a bit of a challenge when it comes to this decision on how to walk away from this, because I feel like, Virgo, you are seeking peace, you're seeking balance, okay? And you really are trying to focus on your creativity, but sometimes it can be a bit hard to focus on your creativity when it seems as if, you could be going through some distractions, some obstacles that could be trying to get in your way. Okay. And for some, it can have to do again with the workplace involving money, finances. I mean, right now, inflation is still out there, and so you could be counting your pennies, nickels, and dimes and quarters when it comes to trying to save and budget. And sometimes that could be a bit difficult, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we still got to eat, right? You still got to pay the rent, the light bill, the mortgage, water, cable bill, Wi-Fi, all that, right? Cell phone. And so those things add up, especially when it comes to having to keep gas in the tank, right? Probably take the kids to school, you having to go back and forth between work and, pick up the kids and whatever the case may be, having to prepare breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then having to focus on your own personal relationship and make free time for yourself to kind of clear your head and your mind. Okay, so some of you could definitely be going through that as well. Okay. And so when it comes to this here situation where you're feeling a bit challenged, again, that Three of Swords is here. Okay, so I feel like it's a lot of stress going on here with you when it comes to this here Three of Swords. And this is for somebody, okay? This is not for everybody. This could be for some people, okay? So again, please take what resonates. Leave the rest, okay? Do not force this to be your story. If it is, feel free to get in the comment section, all right? Um, because like, right now with this here full moon, I feel like we're going through a lot of changes when it comes to the Cancer moon, the Gemini moon. And for those of you, especially for my Virgos, if you are a Cancer moon, like if you have moon placements in the sign of Cancer, or even if you have Black Lilith moon in the sign of Cancer, okay, or even Gemini, but definitely if you have any type of Black Lilith moon or moon Cancer, then that means you could find yourself really being overwhelmed when it comes to multitasking and wearing multiple hats and putting many things on your plate right now. For those of you who have Cancer moon or Black Lilith moon in Cancer, you could find yourself trying to put a lot of things ahead of yourself, okay? Like somewhat people pleasing or trying to please everybody to try to keep the peace, because Virgo, you're all about peace. You're all about peace and salvation, spiritual wisdom and education. You have a lot of positive goals moving forward, and sometimes it could be a lot on you when you are carrying all these burdens by yourself because you have a lot of responsibilities on your plate. So when it comes to this here situation, many of you can find yourself waiting on your ships to come in. When it comes to that 3 of Wands, standing firm on leadership and goals, knowing what you want, pushing yourself ahead. And Virgo, we are very good at because I'm a Virgo myself. Okay, so shout out to all my Virgos out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Virgo sun. I'm a Virgo South Node, and then I have Virgo and Pluto. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, as a Virgo, we don't like chaos. We don't like drama. We don't like conflict, and we prefer uh peace, solitude, peace and quiet. We prefer to we like to escape. Okay, as a Virgo, we will take ourselves out of the vicinity. We will escape, you know what I'm saying? If that means jumping on a plane, train, bus, we will escape and do whatever it takes for us to get away from all the drama, right? So if that means packing a suitcase and going somewhere to a far place or even to a foreign place just to get away from whatever it is that seems to be getting on our nerves. So Virgo, we are very good at subtracting ourselves, right? And often the problem with us Virgos is that we refuse to let or allow for others to overwhelm us and stress us out, causing us to feel frustrated, and it's like, I think one of the biggest problems for us Virgos is that we're not afraid of challenges, okay? Because sometimes we take challenges head on. The problem is we don't like to walk into a room feeling not wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are not people to place ourselves in an environment where we are not wanted or welcome or greeted with a warm hello, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? So Virgos, a lot of times we tend to take on this empath, okay? This empath ability where we have that gift that when we walk in the room, we are very quick to pick up on the energy, okay? We become, because we're sensitive to negative energy, okay? Negative energy can cause us to have a migraine headache. How you know when you are amongst the enemy, or how you know when you are around negative, draining, dark energy, okay? One of the ways that you will be able to detect negative energy, low vibration, when you walk into a place, a room, wherever, your ears will start ringing. Okay, your ears will start ringing, your throat will get a bit itchy. You may even start sneezing, or, like I said, a bit itchy in the throat. You start coughing. Definitely, ears will start ringing. You may even get a little itchy in the nose, but definitely your ears will start ringing. Okay, if your ears start ringing, especially your left ear, if you walk into a place and your ears just start ringing or popping, that means that the energy around you is not right. The spirit is trying to send you a sign. Okay, especially if your throat start itching, that means it's time for you to go. Or how you could feel spiritually attacked, all right? If somebody's trying to spiritually attack you, let's say, for example, like you may have bracelets on, right? And let's say one of your bracelets pop off without you, unexpectedly, your bracelet may pop, right? Or let's say you have on a necklace charm around your neck, and a piece of your charm may break off, right? Somebody knows that you are good for protecting yourselves, so they may try to spiritually attack the thing that you keep near you, um little things you'll be able to tell, but you'll definitely start picking up on that ear energy. Your ears, like I said, your ears will start ringing, your throats will start getting itchy, your back may even feel as though something is not right. So you could definitely tell if there's some negative energy in the room. Okay, because like I said, Virgos, you are not people to put yourself in a situation where you don't feel welcome or wanted. So if you're dealing with a group of people and they don't welcome you and they don't want you there, then you are going to trap yourself. You will remove yourself from the atmosphere, because if you're not welcome or wanted and people don't celebrate you and there's no warm sensation of, oh, we're glad to see you, really showing support. And so for us Virgos, it's very important that we have that moral system. You know what I'm saying? We need that. And so we tend to go off of other people's energy and their vibes. How does the room feel? How does it make me feel? So if someone, once you pick up on that somebody's trying to tear you apart piece by piece, you're not even going to deal with it, because what happens is when people try to tear you apart, you said true, you'll sneeze when you walk into work. Okay, yeah. So it's like we as Virgos will try to avoid a toxic situation before it happens. You know what I'm saying, Virgo? Like, we don't want to be in the vicinity where people are trying to instigate and pick and poke you just to try to get a reaction out of you. And so, because sometimes Virgos, people will say things to upset us, right? And cause us to act out of character and respond in a negative manner, just so that we can stoop down to their level. Okay, trying to bring us down to a lower level to be like them, because they're trying to test you. They want to see just how strong you really are, because some people are aware that if you get on Virgo's bad side, Virgo might snap, and you don't want Virgo to snap, because when Virgo snap, Virgo's liable to tear the whole, and so we really prefer not to go that route. You know what I'm saying? We just want peace and, salvation, solitude. We ain't here to wreck nothing. You know what I mean? We didn't come to bust out windows and kick down doors and blow the building up. That's not us. I mean, it can be us, don't get me wrong, because we have a good side, and then we have that leave me alone, don't poke the bear sort of, you know what I'm saying? And so, Virgo, it's like, for some of you here, doing a lot of heavy contemplating and meditating at this time when it comes to this here Four of Cups energy, right? Because some of you could find yourself with the Four of Pentacles definitely trying to hold on to what little bit you have when it comes to trying to save and budget. And then others of you could be dealing with somebody that could be stingy as hell too. It could be greedy and trying to hide something, and trying to keep something hid and not tell you what's going on. Or somebody could have shitted you on your job. You know what I'm saying? Could have shitted you out a paycheck, and for some reason your paycheck is not all the way there. You know what I mean? Like, somebody could have took some days, some hours away from you, could have took half of your paycheck, just being malicious because they didn't want to see you get ahead. So some of you could be dealing with a higher power authority, like a boss. You know what I'm saying? There could be a boss on your job who you don't get along with, and maybe this boss can have some connections with HR when it comes to, distributing your paycheck. So somebody could be like, well, you know what? I don't really care for Virgo, since you've been telling me that Virgo's been doing this and Virgo's been doing that. You could be dealing with an instigator, and this person could be going back, causing issues on your job, making it so that you don't receive a full paycheck. For some of you, I don't know who that message is for. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, I feel like, again, Virgo, some of you are dealing with somebody who you jumped into a situation feeling as though you could trust this person, and you could have possibly put all your apples into a basket because you really wanted to believe what this person was saying to you. You really thought that you could trust this person, and this person was your friend, or not necessarily your friend, but you wanted to at least believe in this person. And you really felt like, this person has your best interest at heart. They really have your back. And so you could have went into a situation thinking, well, damn, this person's going to really hold me down. And let's say this was some money investments, right? And you could have collaborated with somebody else in a business deal, and the business deal fell. It fell, it fell, like, didn't go through. And so somebody shitted on you, and you could have made some bad investments where you thought this was going to really go according to plan, and instead it didn't. And so for some of you, you could find yourself losing everything behind this one bad decision when it comes to this here Five of Swords, okay? So there could definitely be some deceit and disloyalty and dishonesty when it comes to this here Five of Swords energy that's causing great amounts of pain and disappointment and depression with that Five of Swords energy, Five of Cups energy, Five of Pentacles energy. Five of Pentacles came out twice on you, Virgo. So again, feeling left out in the cold, some disappointments and depression, a major loss, you know what I'm saying, hitting rock bottom, because again that Five of Pentacles came out on you 3 times actually. The Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, losing everything, hitting rock bottom, all because you collaborated and made a bad decision. You made one bad choice where you put all your apples into a basket thinking that you was going to be able to progress, and instead you ended up losing this investment for some of you, okay? I don't know who that message is for. So, again, like I said, Virgo, I'm seeing a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos, a lot of jealousy, a lot of people trying to get in your way, particularly one person who seems to be a bit ego driven, a bit macho. This person could be like I said, bigger than you, could be built, well known, popular. Everybody likes this person. And so it's like people could be trying to drain you of your resources and your energy by trying to defeat you and knock you down to get you off your platform, or making fun of you, as viewing you as being less than, or viewing you as being a little person when it comes to this here Five of Wands energy. And so it's like you got people standing around watching you, uh, you and this individual go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, somebody bullying you pretty much. Somebody views you as being a punk, as a punk, a chump, not having not having that energy. Um, Feeling as though, well, let me get out here and let me tire Virgo out, even if I have to beat Virgo up and make Virgo look stupid. This is what somebody's trying to do to you when it comes to that conflict Five of Wands energy. And so I feel like for many of you, Virgo, the time has come for you to leave a situation and seek clearer waters when it comes to that dear Six of Swords energy. Because, you are trying to avoid, receiving the short end of the stick when it comes to this here Six of Pentacles, okay? So you could be feeling as though you're being breadcrumbed. You know what I mean? Like you're being treated like the little person, as if you're not worthy, or you just, like somebody looking at you like, okay, well, you're a little person, so let me just give you this here small token of appreciation because you don't deserve the whole bag. You haven't quite grown up yet, so there's no need to give you the whole bag because you're not of height yet. So we'll wait until you put more effort into a situation. But until then, we're going to just go ahead and give you these crumbs, and and kind of treat you as a small person. And so it's like for some of you, you can also be dealing with the Seven of Swords energy, a narcissist, a person who's coming as a thief, coming in to steal what they want and leave to try to get away without getting caught. And so because many of you are dealing with this here narcissist energy, it could be causing you to definitely again feel defeated when it comes to this here Seven of Pentacles, okay? Where there could be some issues on the money front, where it could seem as though your money's drying up. And so you're trying to pay close attention to your harvest when it comes to planting your seeds. Because everything seems to be drying up. So there could be a need for you to water your seeds as you plant your seeds. You know what I'm saying? Really paying close attention to your investments when it comes to where you put your money at. Okay? Now, moving forward, Virgo, again, like I said, that conflict, okay? Some of you could definitely, there's Seven of Wands, okay? I could take this 2 different ways when I see this Seven of Wands, because the Seven of Wands came out twice on you, okay? So I could look at the Seven of Wands and say, okay, you could be dealing with a group of people that could be trying to come up against you. There could be a lot of animosity. There could be a lot of nitpicking, gossiping, spreading false rumors about you, calling you out your name, making fun of you, again, try to belittle you, making you feel less than, causing you to have to go on defense mode when it comes to dealing with this here group of people. Okay, for others of you, I can say that you got people standing from the outside watching you jealous because you're stable. And so they see you're sitting here protecting your valuables, okay? You're standing strong, you're standing firm. And so you can have a group of people, looking in from the outside that's jealous of you. And for others, you got this here Eight of Swords energy that came out twice on you. That Eight of Swords came out twice on you. Okay? So there could be some entrapment where some of you got yourself in a situation where you're not happy. You're feeling very miserable and bitter because you feel as though you got yourself stuck in a situation that you can't get yourself out of. And you're having a hard time trying to free yourself. And so some of you could definitely feel tangled up in the web, as if you can't see one foot in front of you, and you're standing here choosing to be tied up when you could just simply walk away. And for some of you, this could feel like you're ready to just end things. You know what I'm saying? Where everything is just coming to it, coming to its ending, just going through this grieving in silence. Like nobody understands what Virgo's going through, and you just can't handle it no more. It's like enough is enough, and you just don't know what to do about this here situation. And so it could definitely be causing some grief, you know what I'm saying? Causing some sleep, some sleep patterns to kind of be off a little bit here. Stressed and overwhelmed, having bad dreams. And then you got this here Nine of Wands that came out on you twice. So again, that Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands energy, that Five of Wands energy, feeling spiritually attacked and knocked down and ganged up on. Being drained emotionally, verbally, mentally, even somewhat physically, just feeling beat down. And this could be because this is what somebody's doing. Somebody's trying to put this spell on you. Somebody could have possibly put this hex, this curse on you to break your self-esteem and bring you down to an all-time low where you trusted somebody and these people stabbed you in the back multiple times. It wasn't what you thought it was going to be when it comes to that Ten of Swords energy. And so now you view the situation as a burden where you're carrying all these sticks and shit on your back because you jumped into something kind of quickly without thinking. Because you thought that you could trust these people. And instead, all they did was set you up to cause you to fall. And so, again, when it comes to your choices, right? Because the Moon card came out on you twice, okay? The Moon card came out on you twice. So you could be dealing with deceitful Pisces energy here. Somebody wearing a false mask. Some things being kept in the dark, hidden deep beneath the surface. Where this could just be a mirror reflection. Maybe the problem is not as big as what it seems. Having to weigh the pros with the cons because you wasn't aware what you was walking into because of all the secrecy and deceit. For others of you, you could definitely be dealing with a Gemini here, a lover, somebody with Gemini energy placements. You could be dealing with somebody who's already in a relationship, already committed, obligated to somebody else, but this person has eyes for you. And so this person could still be trying to use manipulation to hold on to you, even though they're in a relationship. This person could definitely be keeping an eye on you, watching you. Being a snake, too. Definitely trying to slither up on you. This person is very, very sneaky, Virgo. They don't mean you no good. Very poison. They're not good for you at all. Because they go that rattlesnake coming crawling up underneath you. Yeah, this person don't mean you no good. Very slimy. Very deceitful. And so for some of you, you might be having a hard time letting go. Or somebody could be having a hard time letting go of you. Like I said, take the story how it resonates, okay? But there is a need for you with this high priestess. There definitely is a need for you to carefully examine the situation and pay close attention to the situation that some of you might have yourself connected to, where there's a need for you to seek answers from a higher source. Some of you can have the hyphen energy. You could be coming taking on this here Taurus energy. So some of you may have Taurus placements. So if you do have Taurus placements anywhere in your house, then that means that's going to affect your money. So when it comes to your money, again, you are needing to seek answers from a higher source, okay? And pay close attention to the lessons that's being taught here, okay, when it comes to that hyphen card, okay? Because again, Virgos, someone could be trying to defeat you and they're coming at you in a negative manner, but you're going to have to do what you have to do to know how to use your own power to break this, okay? Because right now, many of you are dealing with the devil energy, so you can also be dealing with a toxic Capricorn. But that devil energy is there. And that devil energy is not happy. That devil energy is a bit bitter. Okay? Bitter, angry with themselves because they don't have what they want. And because they're not happy, they don't want to see nobody happy, especially you. So let's say you was with a Capricorn and you broke up with a Capricorn, the Capricorn was toxic. And now the Capricorn, was putting on this facade like they don't need you. And now the thought of you moving on without the Capricorn could be a bit pissed off. Like, how dare you walk away from them? And so they could be planning and plotting some sort of ending, you know, some sort of betrayal, some sort of ending. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. It could be a painful ending. Or this could be something that had to do with a Capricorn and a Scorpio, okay? For others of you, you could be dealing with a Pisces and a Gemini, okay? Yeah, somebody's trying to cause some sort of a tower on a home front. Some sort of unexpected, unabrupt change come into play on the home front. And for some, again, this could be somebody doing spell work, seeking spell work from a witch, or could have paid a witch to do something. You know what I'm saying? But I feel as though many of you, and see, when it comes to the emperor, right? Somebody wise, wisdom, higher power of authority. Let's hope that some of you got an emperor on your side that's not trying to overthrow their power of authority. Let's hope that, you know what I'm saying? Let's hope that this is an Aries that, could be older as a father figure that can have your back in this situation versus you dealing with an older Aries who's a supervisor or boss who's trying to manipulate their power of authority over you. Because I feel like whatever this is not getting past this here emperor. Or let's hope that you are taking on the emperor's role. Let's say you could be taking on the emperor. And let's say that nothing is getting past you because you're the emperor. You know what I'm saying? And you could be coming in here with this emperor energy. Okay? So that's part one of that. Now let's talk about the outcome. Okay? So I made this shut. Virgo, let me go out and let me come in because I don't want this to be a long reading. Okay. So let me upload this part here. Okay. So this way it won't feel as though we're here forever. Okay. So I'm going to end this and upload this on part one. Okay. And then I'm going to come right back in and give you a part two. All right. I just don't want this to be, long, you know what I mean? Long-winded here. So, let me get on upload this here part one, all right? And then we will go ahead on and jump into your part two, okay? But that was part one, all right? So that kind of gives you an idea, kind of let you know what's going on when it comes to feeling the energies on that their negative vibration. And so your message or advice for you in this situation is pretty much to cover yourself and protect yourself and anoint yourself and know what to do when it comes to handling this here situation. Okay. All right. I'm going to go out and upload it, then I'll come back. All right.